we are so close to end of the year 2022. Do you want to wish to our audience?
Yes. So
want to send us a message?
Yes. So thank you, Felicia, for this opportunity to wish my clients for 2023 to be the best year of their lives, to be healthy and to be more prosperous and more happy than any period of their time before.
So we are very close to the end of the year. So if you can go a little bit to have like a review maybe, or about the 2022, because you said yes, the prices are going down, but compared with this year.
Yeah, so as I said, they in October versus October, I told you, like in general, the prices were gone down to 9%, 10% in average, like semi-detached 12%, but the condos none are. So, but let's say 10% down from October last year. But the the Desjardins, Desjardins says the price will go again another 10% in 2023. So another 10% than initially they told us. Why? Because nobody saw the aggressiveness in increasing the mortgage rates during the 2022. So many people, they believe that they increase 1-2 times, but they increase 5 or 6 times. So it's right now we are in we have like big mortgage rates. I just give an example, like it's about 5.7, 5.8 5 years fixed mortgage rate, and then variable rate, they go to 5.9, 5.7, 6.2. like it's crazy. Like,
so if you go back in history, we had this percentage before the
when in 1998 they were like 18% and 20%, so double digits, so much worse than that. But right now we don't have those kind of mortgage rates, so it's a little bit different. But combined with the recession, because we are in a recession now in Canada, and with the loss of jobs and the war in Ukraine, the raise on all the gasoline and food and all this stuff, so the inflation is very high. So it's very unpredictable, how much these guys, they will raise the mortgage rates in the future just to balance the inflation. And as I said, if they don't do it on time, like they don't stop it in one point, I think we'll see a lot of homes on the market because of people, they cannot afford it.
But the danger is people still they need a place to live, so they're filling their their homes. Then what's next? They need a place to live.
So this is like what happened now in homes and in mortgage rates is affecting the leases too, the rentals. So because now the people they cannot afford anymore to own a house because the mortgage rates are so high.
Yes.
They try to sell their homes, but then they have to rent out for a higher price than ever. So the rents, they were up significantly in the last, especially during the pandemic, because everybody was afraid. They sold their property, they moved to rent. Now there are not so many properties for rent, so it's a low inventory in the rental industry.
Absolutely.
And then the prices on rent, they're going up crazy now. And then the people, it's so sad that they sell their home. They believe that they can live for a couple of years in rent until they get back up. But the problem is now the rent is so high, then sometimes it's much higher than the mortgage payment.
The mortgage itself.
Yeah,
so
this is sad. I don't know what's gonna go. I hope we're not going to see, to increase the homeless people, because this is very sad what is happening now. But hopefully the government came up with a plan for government. Like just last month or 2 months ago, they came with building with 1.5 million dwellings in next decade, and then they start building. They try to start building on on a green area, and so many other parties they are against it, but because there are not so many places to build around the GTA, they start doing so.
Absolutely.
So it's a lack of inventory right now,
is.
and they estimate about 1.5 million households they are missing from the map, so they try to start building them. They just make them easy for the builders to build. They don't need so many approvals. In the city of Toronto, they are allowing the multiple dwellings on the same lot. Let's say in some areas they allow to build a secondary home on the back of the property. Of course, there are some requirements regarding the lot, the size of the lot, but this is a good start. Like they have to do something to help people to
I hope so.
to have more more opportunities to live
really,
somewhere.
Yes. Are you seeing more people your clients, for example? Do you have a lot of clients right now? Are you what's the status?
During 2022, I had a lot of clients that are moving to other provinces, for example, because other provinces they were much more affordable. So I had the last sold house in Ajax. I just give you an example. I had a client that I sold his house. It was about 2,000 square feet home. I sold it for 1.17, so almost 1.2 million. And then he purchased. He couldn't buy another house in Toronto because he didn't have any more choice because they are so expensive. So they purchased in Edmonton, probably bigger than 2,000 square feet home, about 2,500. I understood from them, and then they paid 350,000.
Okay, so maybe we are seeing a lot of migration.
In Alberta, because Saskatchewan, Manitoba, in provinces that the houses are not so high. Also, I sold so many homes in 2022, and they relocated outside of Canada in Prince Edward Island, in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, so on Eastern Canada. So they choose either Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, or New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Labrador, and Prince Edward Island. Now, in terms of prices, they in two provinces the prices went up so high. In Prince Edward Island, 25%. You see all these guys from Toronto, they went there and they increased the prices there.
The price is there.
Yes, and then British Columbia, usually they go up. Like, I don't know, it's a huge interest. Probably they have a lot of immigrants from Asia, from China, India, and they just go in the western coast. So those two provinces they went, in house prices increasing. But other than that, all other provinces they went down this period of time, and especially Toronto went down a lot, like great Calgary, Montreal, and Vancouver. Vancouver was pretty high even before pandemic. So
always, yes, I remember.
So because of that, the prices were in average they were decreasing in Canada with about 9%. So based on the last year sales.
It's a bit scary.
Yeah.
And also it's.
So let's hope that the government is not increasing anymore the mortgage rates in 2023.
Yeah.
And let's hope the prices will be stabilized, like a little bit lower, but just to hit the bottom, let's say. And then from that point, because of the demand, because of so many people that are coming, then probably the market will increase healthier. Let's say one digit. I don't know, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, which is a healthy increase.
Let's hope.
Let's hope that in let's say in 2032, 10 years from now, we have a much better house market. Yes.
We are so close to end of the year 2022. Do you want to wish to our audience?
Yes. So
want to send us a message?
Yeah. So thank you, Felicia, for this opportunity to wish my clients for 2023 to be the best year of their lives, to be healthy and to be more prosperous, and more happy than uh, uh, any period of their time before, and for all of them and their families. And hopefully, the market, as I said, will be much stronger, and the economy will probably go up. Hopefully, we can get rid of recession, and all the good times will come back again. Hopefully.
And I wanted to thank you because my husband and I, we bought a house with you and we sold our house with you, and also for doing these interviews, because actually I learned a lot, to be honest.
Oh.
I found people asking me questions about real estate and I say, I don't know, but you are doing, I'm just asking questions, so I'm not in the business, but thank you so much, because I really, really appreciate it.
I'm happy that you choose me, and then
Absolutely.
you learn something about this experience. And because you're here today, I hope tell my clients that you're happy with the results.
Absolutely.
But it was a very complex situation. Renting out a new place, moving out everything.
Yes.
Then. Cosmetic renos, and then cleaning and staging and all this stuff. So it was but it was worth it.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
We knew, and what I really like, you know how to prepare people for what's coming. So
Yes.
It wasn't actually a surprise, to be honest. We knew what's going to happen when you sell your house, or buying a new house, or renting, or so you know so well the process. So for us it was like a deja vu. Because
Yes.
you explained us what's happening.
Yeah, I'm so happy. When I was last month, I was visiting you. I was impressed with what you have done in your amazing home. It's a cozy home, and I wish you all the best, and be healthy and happy and live for a long, long time.
Thank you so much. And for you, if I don't have the chance to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, I hope you will. And thank you for your patience and for watching our materials. And I hope our materials, because Marius is so knowledgeable, and I hope our materials actually helped you when you decide to sell or buy a flat.